Others, welcome back to the Nipa TV show. I'm your host, Nipa TV, that's me, and we're going to be doing something a little exciting today. It has been 4 years since I've played Doki Doki Literature Club and put it on my YouTube channel. The last one was May 20th, 2018, 4 years ago. That's a long time. I mean, for me, I feel like it's a long time because, you know, every year is a gift. No, but I remember playing this when I was actually in Guam, and it's kind of crazy. Time flies for sure. Look at this old setup, the freaking Blue Yeti going down. I used to think that was the thing to do. And the mic quality was pretty bad. I had my Audio Technicas wired. I used a wired headset, and just crazy. So, and I just stopped, and I never picked it up again, but that changes today. We're gonna revisit it, and we're gonna finish the fight, as it were, and we're gonna go and switch to game capture. Honestly, I think that's the way to go. There we go. And yeah, let's get to it and just kind of pick up where we left off. Last time I played, we just got done witnessing Natsuki hang herself and reset the whole game, removed all the saves, and everything's getting all glitchy and weird. And yeah, so let's get to it without further ado. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Nipa too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Nipa liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I meant. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Nipa appreciates my advice more, that he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nipa started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. They both said at the same time. Okay. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? You look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to improve anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Is that a foreshadow? Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Nipa hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here. Nipa, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay, who am I choosing? I'm choosing Yuri. Hi, Monica. How's it?
Hey, Nipa. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Yeah. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is walking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Nipa, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow.
Oh no. Is Natsuki next?
Completely.
Jesus.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. Yeah, you go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Nipa. It would be embarrassing with your listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh God, where'd she go? Pink, kitty, silly, extreme, captive, embrace, the bunny of the summer, loud of the music in the skirt of a flying in a pane of the anime with a rain cloud. Lust is full of imagination in the jumpiness of a cage. Essence to the concept of... It's pretty good drawing. It's pretty good. Not scary at all. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting today. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Come back,
Nipa. And hi, Yuri. What? I'm not sure if it's me or is it if it's Yuri's expression. Definitely. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't, we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considering apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little bit extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Wow, that's a lot of saliva. But whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Nipa, don't say those kind things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're an understanding person. Yeah, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Yeah, everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Oh, no, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Oh, is it actually Monica's next? Who knows? We'll see. What? Oops, I opened up Audacity by accident. Oh, the audacity. That was a terrible joke. All right. Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said yesterday, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Uh, but... I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Oh, yeah. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ha ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still in trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
What? That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I was aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still. That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. Skirt uplift.
All right, you should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm glad. I'm working on writing a song, but but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nipa. Monica smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Nipa, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you could like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Oh. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. That rhymed.
Ha! Did Yuri leave you again? No.
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Yeah. What's that noise? It's coming from the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? What the So it's backtracking everything. Okay.
I'm back.
Or I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Nipa, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees centigrade. Now it's time to... Wait. Hold on. That would be way too hot. So they converted it to Fahrenheit for us? Wow. Yeah, I guess so. They converted to centigrade. That was really nice of them. I figured that they would do Fahrenheit for us American plebs. So, anyways, or not for us American plebs. They wouldn't do it, but they did it. They were nice. Appreciate it. Thank you. Very nice. Okay. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more interested. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I'm going to make her voice more feminine, but still have that emphasis. So, I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Nipa. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nipa, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry. I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, that's exactly it. I have terrible reading posture. That's right. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I are sitting against the wall. Teapots at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Whoa! How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few moments, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I have briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I don't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. You need to apologize. No need to apologize. You need to apologize, yeah. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book and simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri, but something about the... Hold on. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Nipa. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh. God damn it. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Nipa. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Oh, my teacup gets knocked over. Oh, man, I can't take this. I said, Nipa, my heart won't stop pounding, Nipa. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Nipa? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, God. How what? How Oh shit. Okay, we're back.
It's time to share poems.
Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Let's show it to Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win, and I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, spending some time with her or whatever. But, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So, you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Wow, one time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to tell her to touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. This doesn't seem like a poem, but I guess it is. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start talking to spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anybody. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. That's great. Not bad, right? It's quite a little bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. Jerk. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. Well, I mean, the poem turns out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. And that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, something harness, parabolic
parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tuned, controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devoting snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks. Every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing pedal, portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That was really good, actually. I dig it. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. A pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Oh, yeah, I'm okay. What did I just... Oh, can I pretend this conversation never happened? And you can keep the poem, though. Last but not least, Monica.
Nipa, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have you to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. Well, you're at it. Don't be shy and spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me, the colors, they won't. Bright, beautilous, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, something worms. Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, other math things. Like playing a chalkboard on a something. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Somethingless. Afternoon. Something of meaningless, yeah. Oh, there's more, shoot. Okay.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you could hear me. Anything.
Please help me. Oh, God.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh.
Okay, let's read it. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me a lesson. Oh! Shoot. Crap. I guess I skipped I didn't go to the right place as I was on last episode, so this might all be repeated. Oh well, whatever. Things I like about Papa. I like Papa home early. I like when he cooks me dinner, gives me allowance, spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything. Lunch money, sundown, cooks. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Wow, okay, that's great.
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So,
excuse me.
So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Nipa joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same things that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Nipa?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Nipa to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Nipa joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Nipa isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica, clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Nipa want to get more members too, right?
Yeah. I don't worry about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Nipa, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking it away. Anything away. No, Nipa. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I didn't know what to do.
Well, don't you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh my god. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy for you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Well, her eye just got poked. All right, I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Nipa? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided that giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that... Her eye's bleeding. Her eye's bleeding. What the hell? Oh, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. All right? Well, maybe we could all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I'm I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know what I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this club the best club ever, okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it.
Shall we go, Nipa? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Nipa before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves at Yuri, exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Nipa, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I'd kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time.
I need a water break. Sorry, hold on just a sec. Talking constantly is tough. All right, we're back.
I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, but how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only problem, real people here. You know what I mean. But it's weird because at all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it.
Okay.
No, stop. What are you doing?
Breathe eternity of love in the play of the heaven set of the games that are uncanny for the bed and the sticky of the fickle of the infinite socks. At heart of the silly of the sugar. Lipstick on the poof. Uncontrollable rainbows. Secretive. I like to make those little rap.
Hi, Nipa.
Hi, Nipa. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica.
I told you not to. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we do together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So,
Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Nipa, what do you want to do today? I was thinking
we already have plans today.
Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Nipa is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that could be...
Well, we saw this yesterday, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up, makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
Oh! She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the desk. And I think I am going to cut this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Nipa TV, and I will see you in the next one. Exciting to come back to this game after so long, 4 years. All right.